We welcome you to the Minnesota Twins Spring Training Complex in Fort Myers, Florida, as we play Game 5 of a 6-game series between the Fort Myers Mighty Mussels and the Tampa Tarpons. Hello and welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm John Vitas alongside Andrew Pauling. And Andrew, this is a swing game of sorts tonight. The series so far tied at 2 games apiece. Tampa last night dominant, a 9-2 win, jumped in front early on Fort Myers.
Yeah, these two teams have been going back and forth over the last 4 games, taking turns beating up on the opposite pitching staff. And here in this swing game in Game 5, we'll see if the Mussels can have a series lead going into the finale on Sunday.
Yeah, over the last 8 games or so, these have been the 2 best offenses in the Florida State League by a good margin. And usually one of the teams has jumped in front early in these games in this series. There's a lot of familiarity built up between these two teams. This is going to be the 4th time that Cade Smith, the now top 30 prospect in the Yankee system, faces this Fort Myers lineup.
And he started here on opening night back in April 5th. He got 2 starts in the series in Tampa earlier this month, including a start against Jose Olivares. That was on the Tuesday game. So all told for Cade Smith this season, he's thrown 14 1/3 innings against the Mussels, 16 strikeouts for him, and just 3 earned runs from this Mighty Mussel offense.
Yeah, mostly fastball slider for Smith. He's a guy that can really spin it and manipulate the speed on the slider that he throws off of his mid-90s fastball, similar to Josh Gross, who was excellent last night for Tampa. You mentioned Jose Olivares. He gets the start tonight for Fort Myers. Fastball has been living right around 95. He's a hard thrower, continuing to hone the off-speed stuff. But between his slider and his curveball this year, he has been terrific at this level.
And he had one of his best starts of the season against these Tarpons earlier this month at Steinbrenner Field. 5 shutout innings, 6 strikeouts for Jose in that game, coming off 5 innings of 1-run ball, also with 6 strikeouts against the Mets last week.
While we have a moment, let's introduce you to the 3rd member of our broadcast team, as Patterson Fallis has tonight's Don Mario down on the farm report.
Appreciate it, John. Well, it was a come-from-behind walk-off win for Cedar Rapids last night as they defeated Beloit 7-6. The Colonels trailed 6-2 at the halfway point in the contest, but battled back to make it 6-5 heading into the 9th. Misael Urbina led off the inning with a walk and was followed by Jose Salas, who singled on a bunt back to the pitcher. Peyton Eales drew a walk to load the bases with nobody out for Ricardo Olivar. Olivar drew the 3rd walk of the inning to plate the game-tying run. Twins number 4 overall prospect Gabby Gonzalez was the next man up, launching a ball to the warning track and left for a walk-off sacrifice fly. The Colonels have now won 3 in a row over Beloit and hold a 42-29 record on the season. They'll look for their 4th straight victory tonight at 7:35 with John Klein on the hill. That was today's Down on the Farm report. Ask your seed dealer about Don Mario, the soybeans that are changing the game. Well, it's about time for first pitch here at Hammond Stadium, so let's send it back to John Vitas and Andrew Pauling in the broadcast booth.